Well, good morning. It's a glorious morning here in Richlands, Ohio at the Ohio farm. I slept in a little this morning. It's 7 o'clock. The sun is high in the sky already. We don't have a ton of stuff to do here, so I slept in a little bit. We need to roll the recently planted sunflower field. Nice. Around the home place here. And then next month we're going to get ridiculous busy because that's when we got to put in corn, soybeans, sorghum, anything else? as if that wasn't enough. Nothing here at the garden. Let's see. I was having trouble editing towards the end of the last episode. I don't know, the game kept crashing when I would drive that one truck with the gooseneck past a certain point. Didn't matter what I did, it would always crash there. I couldn't even like skip past that. I couldn't like do a jump cut. I could not, unless I would have jump cut to another clip. I could not jump cut within that clip. So yeah. So this has been fertilized. The grass across the road has been fertilized and rolled. I tried to fertilize it twice, and it didn't take the second fertilization state. So I fertilized it, rolled it, tried to fertilize it again. And I didn't check until I was already done. And so, yeah, I wasted a little bit of fertilizer. It wasn't like I did a whole field. So what that is leading me to believe is it's not a good idea to try and fertilize right after I roll, because it's not going to take the fertilizer state. So we'll have to wait until we see first growth to do that. Let's get the honey pallet in the back of the pickup, take it over to the farm shop at the West Place. 4755, is that what I was using with the roller? No, I think it was the case, actually. I think it's here in the building. I'll look after I put the honey pallet in. The field around the, got 3 boxes on that one already. The field here around the home place is not great for workers, just because of the shape of it and stuff, so I'll probably end up doing that myself. Can you believe long ago, somebody, early in the series, somebody recommended getting rid of the skid steer. We use it every single day. I think it's like most equipment, you usually find a use for it. Yeah, so the case. It's got the roller on the back. Let's get this over to the West Place. Take a look at morning routine over there. Let's see, I'm trying to think beyond. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. think it was like not. Oh, it's fertilizer. It's not that the grass is going to go out that far. It's just that I was a little sloppy when I spread the fertilizer. I was wondering why it was dark going out in an odd shape. It was just fertilizer. All right. Enough distraction. Squirrel. Shop. I'm gonna park over here just in case I got excess butter. Put that down. What do we consider excess butter? How are we doing on butter in here? I just put in honey. We'll see if that's there. Honey. The butter's... Oh, this side. Butter. Yeah. Still nearly 10,000 liters. Okay, I know there are eggs because I remember seeing them yesterday afternoon. Oh, here's the Opala. Put it in here. Eggs. We got a cake? We have cake. People. One butter. Alright. We got something here at the foil funnel. More strawberries. We are growing the others, aren't we? Alright, well, we'll put more strawberries in. That's great. Since we're over here, let's take a look at pigs. I think I want to get some pig food over here today. I think that's one thing. Look at that. Animal. Maybe the pigs. So the feed's about half full. Right? Which means it could take another 14, no problem. I don't know if they'll get through it quick. That seems fine. I took slurry from here as well. We had the JCB fast track and we put slurry in the tank, I think on camera. I topped it off over there and then we took it out to the biogas plant. I could take manure out to the biogas plant too. So if we get out that way, we can do that. Let's get the back of the box truck open. And get started on the morning routine. Let's see. Strawberries. I'll get the strawberries first. And then we'll do the rest of it. Strawberries will go straight into the bakery. Best way to follow this in here, I should have zoomed in more. was kind of an abbreviated morning routine. It's what? It's 8 o'clock now. I decided we'd just go ahead and take the butter to the farm shop. Be the easy thing to do. Which probably doesn't necessarily jive with what I think I'm going to do next. I think I'm going to go out to the old General Mill before I get started on the field work. Let's see. So first thing I want to do is I want to flip the maple syrup. Once the money stops going up, we should be done. Then we got, what did we have? We had eggs, cake, and butter. Make sure all those things are. Do I see any cake in there? I do, I think. I don't know if that's the right one. Eggs, cake, and I know butter's already selected. Let's see. There's nothing I can do field-wise, really, other than roll that field. I need to get liquid fertilizer for the new Kinza planter, and I guess I got to figure out what I'm going to do for a tractor. Need a large tractor to run that Kinza planter. Pig feed, liquid fertilizer, manure. Just trying to think of the things I could do. Why was I going to the old General Mill? I don't know, I'll get the truck for the manure. Just check on the production. Did I say liquid fertilizer? I can't keep my head straight. Because I'm here, I think I'll put sunflower oil in the back and take it to the farm shop. I'm pretty sure we're out. Grab a couple pallets. I'm going to try and do this quickly, so I'm not going to put a vest on. Should I get that top one? I don't like using the top rack. Get that one out first. It's just it's problematic being this high in the warehouse building, having them massed up that high on the forklift. I don't like it. What do you think? Should I just stack two? at the back here. Can't get it straight. Why is it so crooked? Ah! Can I set it down on the tailgate and come back for it? I don't know. And try and do a more straight approach. How annoying is it to watch somebody struggle with forks? Maybe that's why Mr. Sealy B always uses the, what is it? That, it's kind of like a bag handler kind of thing. Comes down from the top, puts straps on stuff, just real easy to use. I say that. Grab another one. To get the other one up high? Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, I remember pig food, right? Oh, jeez. That's one of the reasons I came here. Forgot already. Tell you, if my head wasn't screwed on, I'd forget it. I think I've already got loaded in the back of the truck too. I do. It's just going to be too much weight behind the axle. Why is it crooked again? It's not crooked, I am, I think. Oh man, it's squatty. The headlights are pointing at the sky. I don't know. It's not great. That's alright. We should not do that, but we did. Let me check on the biogas plant while I'm here. I think the manure will be out. Yep. If I don't do the pig food now, I'm gonna forget it though. So all I'll do is I'll take the pig food back to the west place. I'll come back here, then I'll go do the manure. Man, we're just gonna be driving back and forth. What kind of music do you want? get the Massey Ferguson here. I'm gonna put the other weight on because this stuff's heavy. I'm trying to think, was I able to do 2 bags with the heavier weight on the back? I think I could. In the interest of time, I'm just gonna offload it now. Worry about feeding the pigs at a later, I don't want to say date, later time. But for now, we'll just put this in the, I don't know if I get 2 at a time here anyway. Try. Oh, can I get them both from this side? That odds-wise it'll go. There we go. Nope. What I can do is I can get one, tighten it up to the other, and maybe get them both. How's your depth perception? Not great. Every single time I tell you, I am the worst. Got it. Oh, let's do them all. Do them both, huh? Get them both. That's a quite. I got 2 now. I should just take those 2 instead of doing what I'm gonna do. Because this is just going to end up taking longer, and I'm going to end up fiddling around with it, and it's, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Why is it doing it? There we go. Okay, 2 is what I want also. There we go. That's it. Let's get it down low. We're still pulling up. What is that, seed treatment? I don't think I'll need that for a while. Might though. If I do, it's gonna be tough to get out of there. I'll probably feed the pigs before I need to make more seed. The tender, I think it's full. Tender trailer with the fertilizer, I think it's full of seed as well, so we might be alright. Down low, down low, down low. There we go. There we go, that wasn't so bad, was it? you couldn't tell, I like driving trucks around. I'm going to keep messing around until it starts raining, and then I'm not going to be able to roll the field. I have to get it done today, too. I think I can get out without hitting the retriever. Oh, a bucket get like that, I wonder. Boy, we're going to do a lot of different stuff today, huh? Okay. I don't know how much really to put in here. I want to leave some for the grass field because I want to fertilize it with manure, this grass field here, after we harvest it. I think 3 scoops. Probably just do 2, but I think I'll do 3. That'll leave me with some here, and it'll probably leave this with more that'll just go in the biogas plant at once. Ooh, man, that's a little heavy. What would you do without the weight on this, I wonder? Ooh. Will it take 3? Yeah, I think so. I hope that leaves me enough to do the field. Let's get this little bit here. Ooh, that doesn't look like much. It'll be fine, you'll see. What I do want to do is I want to wash this bucket, though. I don't like leaving manure in it because I use this bucket a lot for silage. It's got some pretty serious wear on it, too. There was a Volvo wheel loader that was up in the used equipment sale. I was seriously thinking about buying it. It was a while back. I was seriously thinking about getting it, but I ended up not. Which is more often than not the case. This is funny. When I put this in, the hose was pointing like straight west. No, straight east. And over time, it is rotated. Probably what, 80 degrees? I don't know. We'll just leave that there. Let's leave things out. Be messy. We'll take this back. We'll put it in the biogas plant. We'll keep the biogas plant running because we're running low on silage. I don't know if I'm really going to have the opportunity to put more silage in there. For a while. to the biogas plant. This into the fermenter. Wow, it almost took all of it. It was really close. Close that. Alright, let's make sure the manure's on. Manure. How much digestate? Not really that much. I'm not going to worry about that for right now. Alright, it is almost 10 o'clock now. Dilly-dallying as much as I can probably handle. I don't like the front end being up like that. I hope it handles alright. What I was thinking about doing, heading down to the store, checking on used equipment. We'll take this back to farm shop out at the West Place, and then finally be able to get on the rolling and hopefully get that done before the rain starts, which I'm assuming is going to be close to noon, maybe a little later, and the weather always changes between the time you look at it. Well, I look at it pretty far out. I guess I could look at it again. Nothing stopped me from doing that, right? Maybe once we get to the shop, we'll check the weather too. Oh. This pickup, I don't know what it is. I shouldn't complain because a lot of times the AI traffic doesn't stop. Oh, wow, we got some error there. A lot of times the AI traffic doesn't stop for you. This one, they stop when they see it. At least they're not running into me. All right, to hogs. Equipment. Gotta be careful with all that weight in the back, man. It's just not smart. Seemed like a good idea at the time. 10 o'clock. I'm gonna be pressed to get things done. The cotton trailer, I need that in Missouri. I don't need it here. Nothing. Nothing for me. Alright. That's fine. Less time spent here. Oh my goodness. It's almost a waste of time coming down here. Maybe if I put watermelon in front of it. Nah. It's just gonna slow me down even more. I'm now feeling bad about how much time I've wasted. Spent on other things. Let's say that. Wasn't time wasted, that's for sure. At the west place, the farm shop. Let's put some oil in. Make sure we got selected here. Canola oil selected. Sunflower oil. And it's all gone. All delivered. It's warming up. I could probably take this jacket off, put a sweatshirt on. Alright, I think we have probably procrastinated enough. My wife got me a t-shirt that says, I have not yet begun to procrastinate. Alright, let's see. Case. Not in first person. Is down. All right. Oh man, that's bigger than I thought. Out for the bike. Pretty sure this needs this. Let's hop out. Field info. Needs rolling. Needs rolling means it needs rolling. Let's drop this down. Gotta be patient with this. Takes a little while to get all the way down to the ground. It's gonna be hard to tell where we've gone, isn't it? A little bit. I think you get a slight, yeah, you could tell. Not easy. It's a slight shade difference. Alright, so let's be thinking about what do we need to do once we're done with this. Large tractor, liquid fertilizer, I'm not sure what else. Let's roll. Alright, it's almost 11:30. We're finishing up the rolling. I don't think it'll be done here. I'll have one just little tiny bit to go. This always is the case. That's the way this field is. Just got a little too wide. Lime green Challenger. Like it. I know it's a farming game, but I wish somebody would come out with a console mod for a Challenger. I like to have cars on the map. Makes it feel lived in. Let's see. I think there's going to be just one little bit. Let me go get it. Then I guess we'll just take a break for lunch early. Should be right along here somewhere. Right in this corner. Let's drop down. We'll head straight this way, and that should get it. Pick it up. Fold it up. And we'll just go out through Bill's place here. We'll just go lunch early. It'll probably be raining after lunch, so what should we do? We could probably wait for the rain to stop. That's what we could do. This seems kind of silly, given that it's going to rain. But it is pretty filthy. I don't know. We don't wash this stuff as often as we probably should. I used to be in a good habit of keeping stuff clean, but not so much anymore. Just too much to do. I think that's probably about as good as I'm gonna get it. Alright. It's 11:45. No, 11:40. It's almost 11:45. Let's go get something to eat. Well, sure enough, it started raining. It's 1 o'clock now. Probably started raining about 12:45. It should stop probably by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I don't want to wait it out anymore. We'll get a little wet. It's all right. We just got a couple of things we got to do yet, because I don't think there's any more farm work really that we can do today. We'll take the Kubota because it's more fun. We're gonna run across the street. We're gonna go tractor shopping. Because in April we can start planting the corn. Ah, come on. There we go. In April we can start planting the corn, and we don't have a tractor with enough oomph, supposedly, to pull the planter that we bought, the Kinza. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go see if we can go buy a tractor. Put that there. We don't have a lot of time left in the episode, probably 10 minutes or less. This is probably not the best truck to use for this. Could use some fuel too. Huh. I do have a fuel tank just outside. And put in. I don't think I have any fuel delivered to it yet, though. I don't know if this will work. Large tractors, sometimes they have pretty wide spread on the axle. We're going to need to get some liquid fertilizer too, because the planter takes liquid fertilizer, so we'll probably get like 3-4 IDCs of liquid fertilizer. Since we'll be over there, maybe we can grab the watermelons. I think there's at least 3 pallets of watermelons there by the greenhouse. We'll bring those back too and get them over. Pretty good. Maybe I should have waited. There's not really any more farming we can do today, or need to do. Alright, we're arriving at hogs. Start to slow down here. Put the ramps out. Oh, that's what we need. We need that. Good deal. That'll help. That's going to help a lot, actually. Been walking by this Alice Chalmers since the beginning of this series over here. And it makes me want to buy an Alice. And I've got the perfect excuse to do so. Let's take a look at used equipment. Nothing for us. Vehicles. Large tractors. Let's go all the way to the end. And there it is. Alice Chalmers 8550 for $136,000. It's got 302 horsepower. We need 300. We're going to leave the Michelin 520 85R38s on there, but we're going to go with duals. Terminal, no. Exhaust, we'll leave it standard. Just like that. And we're down $144,000. But, oh, we need to get the liquid fertilizer. Under objects and pallets, IBCs for liquid fertilizer, we'll get the Cortiva. I bought 4 of them, which is probably more than what we needed, but I was worried. Oh, this thing is nice. Look at that. Climb up in there. Pretty basic, but it will do the job. Let's fire it up. Boy, it's big. Alright, the inner tires will hit on there, and yeah, because we widened it, we can get it up on there. No problem. Just try and park it right over the axles, get the weight there. Actually, we could probably go back farther because most of the weight's towards the front of this. I think right there. Alright, we'll throw one strap down. Maybe. Is there a strap? Is there a strap out here? That ought to hold it. Okay. Hop in here. I got these IBCs, so I got 4 of them. I don't know where I'm going to put my watermelon pallets. I guess I could put them like right in front of the tractor. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is... gonna be a lot. I'm not gonna have time to do anything else, am I? I'll be able to get this in here, and that's probably about it. I'll put that one on, and I'm going to thank you for hanging out with me here in Richlands, Ohio, at the Ohio Farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. See you in April.